Hi, this is part 9 of the Dual Crisis description. You can see we have some single stagers, some first stage Pokemon. Oh yeah, we had a fully evolved stage 1 here, and we also get some stage 2 Pokemon. Yes, the stage 1 can be holographic and non-holographic. The stage 2s are all holographic for the set. This is Aggron. And yeah, they have evolution lines similar to the other owners' Pokemon, where Team Magma's Poochyena had to evolve into Team Magma's Mightyena. Same story for Lairon, like Team Magma's Lairon evolving into Team Magma's Aggron. Yeah, they had their own tool cards too, which relate to the team. And this isn't part of this. This is actually part of Primal Clash, but Maxie and Archie got their own interesting supporter cards. And at the end of Dual Crisis, they had these beautiful full art Team Aqua's Kyogre, Team Magma's Groudon cards, which feature the admins and some of their Pokemon fighting alongside it. So it's the only time the admins appear in the cards, actually. All the Pokemon have grunts. All right, and none of the Pokemon this time are dual type, unlike in Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Say Promo Ditto that can copy attacks of the Pokemon. So instead of transforming into it, another shiny Pokemon EX. These were popular. So this is a Metagross EX. Let's really start on the start of Oras. And we get some more Aegislashes. Same idea. So this doesn't have a stance change anymore, but it does have ability. It references its defensive nature. And then we start with some ancient trait Pokemon, which there are 3 types of ancient traits. We'll see all of them. We have alpha abilities, theta abilities, and omega abilities. And there's also delta, delta for in Ancient Origins. The flying types. Oh yeah, and Roaring Skies too. So that's an uncommon card, non-hollow. Similar to Black and White, we get the gold versions of the tool cards and the normal trainer cards again. And for ancient traits, they can also evolve from other Pokemon. They don't have to evolve from an ancient trait Pokemon. It's just a special hollow treatment besides the cool effect of the ancient characteristic. That's a stage 1 hollow. And then for Mega Evolution Pokemon, because they ended your turn, there's a tool called a Spirit Link, which if you equip it to a Pokemon that's going to Mega Evolve, it does not end your turn. So that's one for the Primal Reversion, and they had some for Mega Evolution too, which we'll get to. So the Primal Pokemon are similar to Mega Evolution. If you look at the Mega symbol here, you can see there's like a little rocky outcrop around it, which is cool. And these are also ancient trait Pokemon, but they show the Japanese name for the attack, just like the other Mega Pokemon, and same rules apply for them basically. So that is a normal Mega Evolution Primal Reversion card. And then they also had full arts, like this Primal Kyogre, and you get the same thing in the top left corner. And I like what they did in the text borders for those. These get So in Roaring Skies, we get Delta Ancient Trait Pokemon. This is a non-holo rare Altaria. And then we get a legendary. This is a Articuno holo rare. This is what the reverse holo look like. Oh yeah, I think I need to show the reverse holos for. I need to show the reverse holos for the XY era. This is a Sableye. This is a promo, so it has a Cosmos holo instead of the sheen pattern you saw with the Excadrill. And this is a common card. There's many of those. It's a single stager. I mean, first evolution. And then Shedinja without a interesting ability, actually, which is cool. These two cards connect the Meowth followed by the Inkay, and you can see the holo pattern for the reverse holo is the same as it was in Gen 5. And that applies to the special energy cards too. We get a legendary Mega here with the Mega Latios EX, and then more Dragon Energies, and then we get a Mega Rayquaza EX, which is not a primal reversion. It's just a normal Mega Evolution. You can see the top is as what you would see for the other Mega Evolutions. So this shows connection between normal Pokemon EX and its full art. Saw this a little bit for the Dragonite. This is a Theta Ancient Trait Pokemon. I found this is interesting because this implies that Porygon Z, which is developed as a new invention by scientists, has some kind of connection to ancient times, which is cool. I don't know how that would work exactly. This is a Build-A-Bear Eevee. And they had Unknown during this time for they incorporated them again for Ancient Origins. Just a couple of them, I think, but yeah, they had instead of having the Unknown spell the attacks, they just had they just had the what's spelling there? Sometimes the Unknown spell certain words here, but it doesn't appear like this is spelling anything. So yeah, so it's a little bit different than what we're used to seeing, but still cool. Another they had these energies which are like slight variations of like normal basic energies, which have grant a little bit of extra abilities. They're doing something similar with Perfect Order. Okay, in Ancient Origins, they introduced these fully gold shiny Mega Evolutions, like the shiny Mega Rayquaza EX, and like everything's gold. They introduced the gold back to the exporters there. And they did the same with the primal reversions too. You can see the rock in the top left is gold still. Oh, you can see a little bit of rock behind the gold that's introduced in the border here. That's cool. Then Breakpoint, they introduced Pokemon Break, which are the successor to Pokemon Level X. So you'd play these on top of your Pokemon. They would introduce new abilities, but because they're played sideways, you could still see the attacks below, and they all have the same design scheme with the gold Pokemon and then the like the shining lights in the background. Breakpoint was a big set for Mega Gyarados, so there's a set release at the a box release at the time that had this Magikarp Shining promo, and they also started introducing these cards which featured one of the mascots of the set and several other Pokemon on the same card with a gold border. I like these a lot better than the previous secret rares. Another Aegislash without a special stance change ability. And they had these cool stadium cards that have, you can choose which way the card faces, and they have different effects depending on how you orient it. And one of these was used in a championship deck, so they made into a promo. And in Generations, which was the next celebration set, so the first one was base set 2, celebrating the first 4 sets that were released. Then they had Legendary Collection. Fire Red, Leaf Green was a bit of an homage to Generation 1, but then in Generations in the XY series, we have another celebration for the 20th anniversary of the series back in 2016. Actually, I guess Evolutions would probably count more for that. So one of the cards they included here is Imakuni. Previously only Japanese exclusive card. And these are all joke cards whenever you see the Imakuni's. So there's no reason why you want to confuse your active Pokemon, right? Unless you want to retreat your sleep Pokemon, but it's better to just use full heal in that case, right? And then this takes the style of the basic energy, this water energy, but it's a reverse holo in Generations. They have the holographic energy symbol at the top. Then we have something similar to what we saw with Legendary Treasures, which is the special holofoil patterns on the bottom, but not all of them are holographic this time. So certain ones like the Diancie there, she gets Magic Castle for her holographic pattern, and some of the trainer. Previously, the trainer cards in Legendary Treasures, they only had that stars pattern, but these ones get unique holo patterns if they are holographic, like this Wally. All of them feature these little charms on the side. I don't know what the charms mean. So it's a Japanese cultural thing, I'm guessing. See, this one doesn't. This one, so unlike the other ones that had the star pattern, this one's just completely flat. There's no holo pattern at all for a Floral Crown. Let me get some more. So Wobbuffet's a single stager. You see it's made up with lipstick. It's cute. And then Gulpin, its evolution's not in the Radiant Collection. These all don't have evolutions. And then we get a full evolution just like we got with Gardevoir. These two don't have a holo pattern, then the Charizard does. Shows progression of growing up with this trainer. It's a fully evolved Raichu with no holo pattern, and then first evolution Swirlix, that does, and middle stage Floette, that does. So you don't see something special treatment from middle stages too often. And this is a single stage Denny. Unlike the Wobbuffet we saw previously, it does have its Dreaming holo pattern. And then we get more special cards. So this Flareon EX and the Sylveon EX, these are Radiant Collection EXs. So they have the EX card design, but with the charms on the side and the holo pattern on the bottom. And then for both of them, we got this. We got a full art version of it. So this one features the Pokemon with variants of itself. So like the Flareon goes with the Vaporeon and the Jolteon. Oh, yeah, this is a Yveltal. So Yveltal was included in the Radiant Collection, but not Xerneas, which is interesting. And there's also one Mega Evolution, the Mega Gardevoir. So Gardevoir got a Radiant Collection artwork that features its full evolution line, And then Mega Gardevoir came out next, which features both shiny and non-shiny Mega Gardevoir in one image. And it's kind of hard to see it because it's faded, but you can see the Japanese text for its attack on the back. All right, so we'll come back next time for part 9.